Act like I'm brave, how I'm changing my fate. I fight for my place against the hate that I make mine. Strive to be great, but I've made my mistakes. Lines marked on my face when I play, I get straight nines. Lay that foundation, baseline. Fox in the night or the daytime. Tuning exams in a forest to grave sites. Tossed at the wayside, straight to the noggin like we do in FaceTime. Nine tails when if I failed, I'm a beast man. Blind fail, punches like braille, you got rehands. Wise girl, they can even draw it in the recap. Hitting no direction, making covers like a beat map. You ain't gonna see that. Flex shots, you need feedback. Next up, you gon' keep track. Checked off with a rematch. They wanna say that I won't be the best. I'll be the reason that Sassy's depressed. Sharingan, but I'm the one seeing red. When I step on the block, it becomes an event. Kunai in my hand, leaving cut to ribbons. Unforgiven, clones given double vision. Done the mission up like a drug addiction, cause I bring more toes to the mushroom kingdom. Look at me now, I've made it. Know that I've been the greatest. Look at me now, I'm famous. Act like a god, I'm sacred. Look at me now, I made it. Know that I've been the greatest. Look at me now.
Who does this fool think he's dealing with? He's beneath me. I'll show him. I'll show them all.
I didn't even get around to like posting my fucking like shout out yet.
Hi, it's me from the sequel. QB unleashed a beast with no equal piece and a feature feast on the evil release. The steel and defeat the people. Feed on the leaf and reaching my
Snooze those ads. Am I okay? I mean, I'm tired. I'm very tired. We're gonna be making stickers today. Just gotta get shit uploaded.
Any attempt is a poor reflection.
Look at me now, I've made it. Know that I've been the greatest. Look at me now.
Long story short, the baby has been keeping us up pretty consistently this week. The sleep deprivation has been spiking my anxiety and depression. I'm not gonna have my headphones on for a good portion of this stream, so otherwise I would definitely take you up on that. Yeah, the sleep deprivation has just been making my anxiety and depression spike. More so the anxiety than the depression, thankfully. It's left me pretty damn grumpy. That combined with shit that happened with my wife yesterday. The long and the short of it being is that one of the GM where she works basically insinuated that she thinks that Julie is stealing money from them, which is not the case according to the owner. The GM just is a stupid fucking twat that doesn't know how to explain situations to people. So Julie thought she was being silently accused of stealing money, which according to the owner she was not. And so that was the second day of me skipping stream. The first day was I was just really fucking tired and really fucking scrungly. And I just didn't want to bring that energy to the stream, right? The second day was I was ready to gut, scalp, and skin a bitch. And again, didn't want to bring that energy to the stream. I'm sure y'all would have loved to see me all fucking riled up and shit, but I'm not trying to put that out on the internet if I can help it. But first things first, we're gonna get all these files uploaded that we plan on making today. Oh shit, I should have put these in the proper collection. I'm stupid. It's okay, we can go back to home, go to our stuff, and all, oh, not projects, images, all uploaded. Didn't realize I had to specify that. Add to collection, sauce labels. Okay, back to canvas. I mean, I'll be okay. Honestly, streaming usually makes me feel better. I just didn't want to I didn't want to spend the entirety of yesterday and the day before stream ranting and raving, which is what I definitely would have done. But I think the reason Salem has been keeping us up at night is she has a tooth coming in. Like, it's finally broken the gum line. Which, on one hand, yay, my baby girl is getting bigger. On the other hand, it means that she's pretty consistently in a certain level of pain. It also doesn't help that she's been actively rejecting the pacifier as of late. So it's just been kind of shit's been a bit of a hassle, so it'll fine. Thank you for contributing to the Anti-Scream Queen challenge. I will see you when you get back, my dude.
This killer smile's not artificial, so get set. It's in my blood, how I cut him like it's XF. Kaku, how I put him in a box. Expert.
I gotta remember where I put shit. Like, I don't remember what I named things. Why is this one named Neil? This was your doing, wasn't it, Shin?
You ain't got no backbone. Rehumor, all these samurai are living in my shadows. Macho, I'm not hypocritic when I do harm. Monet leave impressions when I cut them into two halves. You don't even get the
Yeah, like, I didn't even play video games the last 2 days. I just fucking... I went back to an old habit from my early college days, back in my 20s, which was when I was having a bad time, I would relentlessly hit my vape. Well, back then it was chain smoke, but you get the gist. I would relentlessly chain smoke and just binge watch massive playlists of the Game Grumps. Which I don't know if they're like, I swear to God, I hope nothing problematic has come up regarding them, because their content makes me happy. Like, their content, their videos are like one of my happy places. Honestly, if something problematic came up, don't fucking tell me, please. I don't want to know. Like, the Game Grumps and Markiplier are two of my, like, early, like, late teenage, early adult years happy places that I rely on when I'm having an especially bad time. Because they just, their brand of comedy, their brand of content creation just makes me giggle, makes me laugh, hits me just right in the right spot to just cheer me up. Yeah, so I've recently binge watched their like 120 something episode playlist of Bloodborne, and I'm working my way through their Dark Souls 3 playthrough right now. It's kind of weird realizing that those playlists are almost a full decade old, considering I remember watching them for the first time like it was yesterday. Fuck, I'm getting old, man. Like, I even have a vivid memory of my dad being like, why do you watch these guys? They're just playing video games. Like, why do you watch football? Honestly, it doesn't even have anything to do with the games most of the time, unless the game is something that I know is gonna make fucking someone rage. I think that's all the files. We need to make 3 of the label sets, so we're gonna do that right away. I don't recall these plus buttons being here before. I think that's a new touch, which I appreciate. How big is this label? Hold on, we're gonna open up Illustrator and just see how big this label is supposed to be. Yeah, cool. Thank you for the notification. I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to be 4x3 and 1x2, but I could be wrong. Let's see, 4x3, check. 1x1.5. All right, those pan out. That's correct. Okay, cool. Can we like do an even distribution? Is that not an option? Okay. Perfect. All right. Well, we have the files set up. We're gonna keep it in makerspace for the majority of the rest of the stream then. I don't know if that's like a good... Can I like zoom this in at all? Let's like bring it up a little more. Something like that. That seems good enough. Not perfect, but good enough. Is my printer even on? Shit. Alright, okay. This is gonna take a little bit of dicking around, but let me dick around with some stuff here, huh? Let's keep the chair over here. I said dupe. No, I don't want to power off. I'm trying to make sure you're fucking conscious here, computer. It'd also be immensely helpful if I actually plugged my cricket in. Gosh dang, I am so smart. Snooze. So smart. Alright, we've been using glossy for these, so I think we're gonna stick with that.
One decision I could have been more vigilant. Should have told you and fighting for your innocence. I could have
Looks glossy to me.
no middleman, but now I know the truth and pain is
And I've learned that it's best to just go page by page with these. Honestly, my printer's been sitting for a hot minute, so you might want to do a quick head cleaning or something. But let's see what happens. Fuck it. Since I'm gonna be like standing for a lot of this, let's hook that up a little bit. That's better. Thank you. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate the compliment. How are you doing? Let's see. This situated. Where's the make button? Yes, I would like to save this project. I'm not going to add it to a collection. Fire. Okay, fizz fleur. Because I accidentally tapped enter. Alright. Oh, that's good. Apparently it was like just barely within the cuttable area. Nice. Appreciate that. Okay. It's not. Send this shit to the printer. Yes, I know that fucking sensor marks will be added. Oh, they added an arrow to it to indicate which. Nice. Okay, that's kind of handy. I have a funny story that needs VC to tell it. Alright, I think I can manage. I'll hop in general for the story.
Hello.
Hello.
Any excuse to get to talk to you.
My camera on the other camera fucking freeze? God damn it.
So, some exposition. This has got to do with the vegan cheesecake I made.
Okay. Vegan cheesecake.
So I made a banoffee vegan cheesecake.
Banoffee?
Biscoff, sorry. Biscoff vegan cheesecake.
Okay. I'm fat, but I don't know what a Biscoff is.
It's biscuits. Just it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So me sister got some Biscoff, like it's kind of like Nutella, but Biscoffy. and it was like it's kind of the same texture where it's like but it's more of a light brown, but like trying to get it out was a fucking bitch and a half. So my sister was getting a spoon, wrapped it round in the bowl and tried to get it out, but it was like coming out in clumps, and it just looked really weird. And the thought process from comedy tell joke just went too fast in my mind, and after the massive clump of brownish weirdness hit the bowl, I looked my sister dead in the eyes and went, I've had those nights on the toilet.
Oh my god.
My sister looked
How are you
back
gonna
at
make a shit joke while you're making food?
my sister looked at us and went, you are actually disgusting. It was funny, just the whole timing of it was amazing.
Terrible.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, am I? I'm okay. I'm currently trying to figure out why my printer's not grabbing the fucking paper.
I had a weird day today.
Huh?
I had a weird day today.
You had a weird day?
Uh-huh.
What happened?
Well, I had somebody to come out to kind of like assess all the things that are not right with the house and see what they could do with it.
Yeah.
My mate Ian came over and we chilled out, played Cards Against Humanity, and it was funny as fuck. And he went home, we played some Space Marines, and I was just chilling by myself. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go with my sisters for a bit, because like I said, she's only 2 seconds away from us. And I was like, asked if I can come over. Brother-in-law said yeah, so I went over, and I chilled, like got in, said hi, said hello to my sister's dog Darcy, which is a real cute little thing. And I was chilling out, hanging out, and from the moment that your brother-in-law was like, listen, it's glad that I have you here, but there's a little bit late. And I was like getting the signs, I was like, I get it, you got me to go to bed, this and the other. My niece proceeded to say to me, you were really lonely today, weren't you, Jack? Weren't you?
Fuck.
I was like, no, not really. I was like, no, my mate Ian came over. She's like, well, after that. And I was like, no, not really. I was playing games with him when he got back home. She said, well, then before that. I was like, not really. I was asleep. And then I had maintenance person coming over. And she was like, well, then, after all that, then, you're a really lonely man. I'm like, what in the fuck is this 10-year-old doing? My brother-in-law was like, my brother-in-law's got a stance where it's like he tells her off, but if it's serious, he lets my sister do it because he doesn't want to step on toes, you know.
Finally grabbed the paper. Why is you said this is your niece?
Yeah.
That's creepy as fuck, bro.
And my sister was like, she was like, stop being a dickhead. And she was like, I'm not being a dickhead. And then my brother-in-law was like, right, well, to be honest, we kind of want to go to bed this. I was like, yeah, no problem. And then out of nowhere, my niece was like, see ya. And I was like, bye. She's like, and then she was just like, she just gave off this energy that she really hated the fact I was there. It was like, bye, we don't want you anymore. And I'm like, I swear to God, my niece must be consuming some dumbass shit, because the way she treats me is like what a feminist would treat a dude. Like she.
Okay, that's okay. Hold on, I'm gonna just stop you right there. When you say how a feminist would treat a dude, what I think you mean is how a fake feminist would treat a dude.
Well, I don't know what the pillars of things are, but like what a man hating woman would treat a dude.
Yeah, okay, so that's the general misconception there, is that feminists are not man-haters.
I apologize.
Okay.
I apologize. Didn't know the conception. I apologize. Did not know. Okay. I don't want to seem like I'm ignorant.
I just don't want you to get in trouble. We have plenty of friends that are feminists.
God's sake, I accidentally called your wife an animal by not even on purpose. I do shit by accident, but I understand. There was lines I may have crossed. I apologize. Did not mean to.
Alright, you're good.
Right. So.
It just sounds like your niece is fucking being creepy for the sake of being creepy.
Like, I don't know. Like, the thing is the fact that, like, there is a thing where, like, my sister's a very strong woman. She really is. And she stands up for herself all the time. And I love her for that. And she stands up for me as well. But the problem is, I think my niece might be getting the wrong end of the stick. Where when my niece says something, my sister kind of laughs. But I think my niece is taking it the wrong way, and she just she hates when dudes are just topless.
I think how old is your niece?
10.
I think your niece might be slowly discovering that she just isn't into dudes.
Probably. But I don't know. It was just solely focusing on today's conversation. It was just weird. It was just like she was persistent to know, wanting me to know how lonely of a man I am. And then she just treated me like I was not even welcome in my sister's house. And after all that happened, I was like, well, I know when I'm not wanted, I'm gonna go.
See, to me that smacks less of like... To me that smacks less of a kid being shitty and more so of a kid being like an empath. Could also just be a kid being shitty, don't get me wrong, but... Like,
yeah, I was just like, you know what? I know when I don't feel wanted. Like, I'm just gonna go before anything starts. And before I left the door, before I left my door, my brother-in-law was like, just so you know, like, you know, with me and your sister, that's never the case. You're always welcome in this house. I'm like, thanks, I appreciate it.
So, like, kids are remarkably receptive to emotions, and it's entirely possible that she might just see you being lonely and not want to be around you because it's making her feel bad.
To be honest,
I could be misreading. I didn't fucking see the child or hear how she spoke.
To be honest, it's really hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard for me to be around her, solely because I've got a lot of past trauma when it came to me and my sister growing up, and my niece is exactly like her, but worse. I think she was her age.
Alright, moment of truth. Did these cut good or did they fuck up?
Sorry if I seem like I'm trauma dumping or whatever. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, that's all good.
No,
It looks like they cut good. I'm gonna do a quick head cleaning because there's little lines in my fucking print for some reason. I'm missing dots. Power cleaning?
Oh, dude, by the way, Space Marines 2 is like a sick ass game.
Dude, I keep seeing y'all play that shit. But like, to me it's just another fucking shooty QQ game.
Dude, it's legitly just Gears of War mixed with Doom.
Yeah, I don't I like Doom, but I don't like Gears of War.
Oh, fair enough. It's not, hey, it's not for you. It's not for you.
And like, I'm kind of just in the mindset of I'm not gonna buy another first-person shooter game because my friends are playing it, because that's how I have something like 6 or 7 games in my various libraries that I don't play.
Like, I'm just here to recommend. I'm not here to force anymore. Game's good. All the DLCs are basically just going to be customs, basically customizable items.
So aesthetics.
And new colors. I've currently got a bulwark that looks like a fucking awesome person. I've made my mate T-Money, you know T-Money.
Yeah. I feel weird, like, because I see his name in chat and I go, T-Money, wait, no, it's We Live for Battle. How do I fucking refer to you when that's your Twitch name?
Just call him T-Money.
Yeah.
Yeah, so me, T-Money, and my friend Ian, who I was talking about before, I created a new group for us. And I created a new chapter. That's how Warhammer works. I created a new chapter technically, and we're called the Poison Chalice.
So essentially a clan.
Yeah. But it's just us three, because you can only have 3. You can only have a 3-person team.
That's another thing that like Wolfie hit me up recently asking if I wanted to be in his game clan. I was like, I don't know if I can do that, dude. What are the requirements? Because I don't play games fucking regularly. I have, school, job, side hustle, kids, wife. And he was saying, oh, it's not that bad. It's just, you gotta, type in the chat regularly. Like, how regularly are we talking here? This is an important bit of information, my guy. He comes at me with a fucking number like at least 1,000 words a week. I'm like, bro, I can't even do 10 words a week. The fuck?
I struggle getting 1 letter out.
Alright, we got 3 minutes to work on a head cleaning, so we're gonna just hang out and chat until that's done. Because the prints came out, like, the black is solid, but the colors are looking, are lined. It's weird. And I don't want lines in my fucking labels if I can help it. While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna check ink levels. No, fucking get out of here, goddamn Microsoft Edge, you piece of shit. Where's my printer?
You know what I mean? Shawty looking clean. I'm addicted, I can fix it, feeling lifted. Kill the pussy like a Tachi, slinging BBC. I'm cocky, fuck around and make it bloody.
Dude, I'm salty as a bitch. So I started a new class. I'm in the 3rd week of this class. And my fucking I get my first grade back. It's a discussion post. Ooh. And fucking I get the grade back for my first discussion post. It's a fucking C+. This is the first below B grade I've gotten in 2 years of doing this. And dude's just like, you should give more specific examples in your responses to your peers. And I'm sitting here like, motherfucker. Alright. Fine by me.
I know some people, they want me to sort their head.
So I promptly go and make a... Well, this week, after getting that response back with the discussion posts, I proceed to respond to my peers with verified, like basically novellas. There's like 7 or 8 paragraphs worth of text. Like, all right, you want more in-depth conversation and more specific examples? Here you go, fucker. Enjoy reading. Oh, Jesus, you fucking hanging the paper. Oh, fuck, that's not good. Alright, let's try that again, I guess. Can you hear me alright, Shin? Huh?
What?
Can you hear me alright?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, just today was a bit weird. I know I'm very. I don't know if I've ever shown this side of me, but if I have, you believe it, Munchie. I normally sometimes take words very easily offensive.
Yeah.
I don't know if that side of me's ever turned out anyway. Well,
trust me, I feel you.
Well, when my niece said, like, oh, you're such a lonely man, there's that, you're like, kind of, like, a part of me wanted to feel like my emotions, like, got attacked, and I felt like I should have been hurt. But, like, a whole bigger side of me went, she's a fucking kid. Who cares?
And 10-year-olds are fucking ruthless, man.
And anyway, any amount of money. The moment I left that house and I was a good distance away, my brother-in-law, and my sister probably went in for it.
We're gonna try this one more time and then move on to the other stickers.
One more time.
Don't get songs stuck in my head that have copyright, Shin.
Oh, shit. Sorry. That's all about it.
Oh, speaking of, I've recently discovered a subreddit called r/crappymusic. And it is horrendously bad. Like, I was going into this expecting music that's like, you know, competently made but shitty. No, it's like 85% videos of people that have no business making music in the first place. And it's like borders on depressing. But there's been one that pops in and out of my head periodically against my will. That was like some military dude singing about how Yogi Bear is dead and Boo Boo shot him in the head. And then he started rapping. Alright, let's just try high quality again and see what happens.
He said, hey, yeah, boo-boo. And I said, hey, yeah, fuck you.
Like, but then there's some that are like, they can't sing. The rhythm is terrible. The beat is clearly homemade, and they have clearly not practiced enough type shit. And it's like, like I have no room to really talk shit, but like, Jesus fuck.
Like, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I don't think my music's all bad. Even though it is.
I don't know if you can really see it on screen, but like, I'm trying to show y'all the lines.
Oh, that's nice.
See, the design's cool, but like, you can't really see it on the screen. You can kind of see it. There's lines through the colored parts.
What's that?
Where like, it just didn't.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
Print well. So I'm trying to ensure that that's fixed. I I did a head cleaning.
It looked like it came to a CRTV.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, this looks much better. Awesome, the head cleaning worked. So much better. Alright, cool. I can toss out the other ones.
I don't know. It's just I've just never like when I was in Scotland. I was in my cabin, and everyone was basically grouping in my cabin because it was me and my granddad, and everyone wanted to be around my granddad, you know. Yeah. And she was like, when she came in, she was like, I need you to put your top on. I'm like, why? And she's like, because your body disgusts me. And I'm like, what?
Wow.
And she's like, yeah, I don't want to be around it. And I'm like, this is my cabin. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. My brother-in-law just literally looked at us and just said, and literally whispered to us saying, I know, just put a t-shirt on and let's just keep it, like, because it was dark, everyone was probably in the cabin and all the other cabins were asleep, and he was like, look, just put a t-shirt on and just let it go, we won't be here for long. And I was
Sounds like they might be coddling her a bit.
no, trust me, my brother-in-law begs to shout at her. My sister won't, because my sister doesn't want to be that parent.
Okay, but there's a certain level of, like, sternness that is acceptable regardless of your past traumas.
If your kid's a rude little shit ass, you point out to your kid, hey, don't be a rude little shit ass.
Like, my sister gets onto her. Like, even today, when she was like that out, when she was like, you're a really lonely man, aren't you? And my sister literally went, well, I'm not saying her name, so Becky, because it fucking fits her. My sister was like, Becky, stop being a dickhead. And she was like, I'm not being a dickhead, I'm just being a smart child. I'm like,
no, that's called being a dickhead.
I'm like,
that's
if
like
my sister said that shit to my mother, well, my sister wouldn't have given a shit either way, but
I'm gonna take my headphones off for a second just so I can properly discuss paper here. Okay, it sounds like seems like they're reasonably stern with her then. It sounds like she's just inherently an asshole. Which I've known kids that age that were like intelligent and they felt that made it okay to just be a dick. Is this the new bot? Is this the new bot thing? This isn't a game.
I really enjoy this game and would like to play together. Yes, let's play. Come over to my house because I don't fucking know you.
Is this the fucking, like, is this the new bot tactic?
Give me a minute, I'll go for you.
Nice wig 27. I mean, yeah.
Hey, nice wig. You've got the same one as Trump's. Fuck off. Boom.
This have cut good. Yes. All right. Awesome. We're gonna do the peelies. Let me like get a good angle here.
My brother-in-law really like is on the edge of we should be punishing her, where my sister's more on the edge of yes, she's a kid, but at the end of the day, she's her own human being, and
yeah, and human beings need to understand societal like norms and basic human decency. You don't walk up to a random stranger and go, "You're ugly and lonely and fat," and then expect them not to get mad at you and start some shit.
To be honest, I think that's my sister's strategy. I think my sister's legitimately just not letting them. I wouldn't say that. But I think my sister's just basically just observing, and is basically waiting because my nephew out of nowhere will just try and start fights with me and my brother-in-law. And he's like 13, just so you know.
That's normal.
And my sister's literally has said, she's like, I can't wait for the day that you do it to some random person and they absolutely kick the shit out of you, because then you'll learn.
Yeah, I mean, if your sister's like pointedly telling them that's not okay, and they're not heeding her advice, then the only way they're gonna fucking learn is when they like say some shit to the wrong person.
Dude, they're like my niece and nephew. They're like the word of the year, the word of their life currently is just saying sorry.
Who dat? Is that sheep?
Yeah,
Hi, sheep.
I seen your camera move. I thought you fell over. I was like, eh?
No, I was trying to adjust it so it's less on my tits and more on my face.
I like your tits though.
And so does my wife. That doesn't mean I want to display them to the internet.
Take a picture of them and I'll send them to my OnlyFans.
Yeah, hi sheep. We just finished. We just got
Oh my God.
We actually got a halfway decent print of where the fuck is the camera?
Dude,
The Arbol sauce label, which I finally got around to naming and making a design for. What's up, Shane?
Dude, you, me, not James, Josh, and Sean should all just like, I should make an OnlyFans. That's my OnlyFans. You, me, Josh, Sean, and James, and Nat need to make our own version of the side boob hour. Just all of us just taking side boob pics.
I don't know how I feel about this idea, Shin.
It's so fucking funny.
So you say that. And then we start getting creeps in our DMs.
Like it would be mostly just you, Nat, James, Josh, and Sean, and then the last one would be do you like this side boob? I hope you don't, because it's my side boob. Good night, everybody.
You know, the thing is, there's definitely a demographic for this.
And then fucking Miss Munch can just come out of nowhere and go, the side boob hour.
See, but people are gonna look at that content and be like, all right, now show us other things.
No. Oh, you get the side boob. It's called the side boob hour for a reason. Oh, dude, we could make bank.
I don't like this idea. Okay, on the other hand, it could make us money. Here, let me throw this back into the desktop while I get this shit set up. So my wife wanted me to make as many stickers as I was willing to. Did I not add some of these to... We're just gonna make these few stickers here. We're gonna make a collection, or just a sheet of each, I think.
I was going to include Ash after the transformation, but I don't know how that would go down.
I believe the term is transition.
Transition, sorry. Transformation, like he's a fucking Terminator.
I was imagining a Super Saiyan.
Fair enough.
Male.
That's just the sound that just comes out, just male.
Let's attach. I'm so excited for Saturday, dude. We have an event in town called, well, in Hartford, so not in our town now, but like in my little hometown, called the Buckskinners, which is like, essentially imagine a Renaissance fair, but it's like Pilgrim Days, I suppose. Do you have context for American Pilgrims?
No, we're just British over here.
Hey, I'm just gonna. You're watching stream, right?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second.
Pilgrims are like those people with like the hat with black hats with the buckles on, right?
Kinda, yeah.
I've seen enough American cartoons to know what they look like.
How was I logged out of Facebook? The fuck? Jeeb.
I was in game in college.
Hey, fucking, I was trying to find the goddamn Buckskinners encampment Facebook page, please. Thank you. Stupid. But like, wow, these pictures are horrific quality. Like we have, it's people dressed up in like leathers with like animals and little like house on the prairie type of clothes, and they have like teepees and shit, and like there's food and knickknacks and weapons and stuff. It's a good time. It's a real good time.
Oh yeah, so it's just a Renaissance fair.
Yeah, it's a Renaissance fair, but a different period.
So it's Renaissance fair, but poor people.
Kinda, yeah. Like people aren't LARPing at the Buckskinners. People are generally going there to get some Indian tacos, some homemade root beer, maybe some candles, and like a knife.
And do you want this Indian taco that if you looked at the ingredients, it's definitely not Indian?
That depends on it, because last year I couldn't find the weapons tent. I don't think it was there last year, Sheep. But like, yeah, in previous years you could buy swords. Yeah, the weapons tent is dope if it actually is there. Like, they had swords, maces, fucking like knives, all sorts of cool shit. It was great. But I couldn't find it last year, and I was sad. So I ended up buying my big ass fuck you buck knife, which I have right next to me. Off of a blacksmith off in the back of the fucking encampment. But I plan to bring a bunch of cash this year, because half of the vendors don't take a card because they're trying to be authentic.
Authentic?
Yeah. Which, I mean, I respect the hustle.
It would be authentic, motherfucker. I don't see pig shit all over your face. Get on the floor.
But it's cool. They got like hatchet throwing. They got. I think Emilio's old enough. I think Julie's gonna take him and try to have him like make a candle. I'm gonna take Salem around and like show her this, just like the animals and the different things. I doubt she's gonna process any of it, but like it'll be a fun time. Last year, Julie got to hold a baby skunk.
I would not be that brave.
Well, okay, they removed this for skunks kept as pets. They removed the spray gland.
The spray gland.
Yeah, that's a thing. I don't know if it's like, I don't know how humane it is, but it's a fairly common practice. I would assume that, they put them under and shit.
Or do they put it in like spray, but do they just remove the spray gland, take all the nastiness out, and put it on bottles, and that's how you get spray bottles?
God damn it, Shane.
I've always wanted to play the sax.
I can hear how pleased with yourself you are for that one.
If you want to hear yourself being pleased, you should have been here when I finally had this out.
Oh my god. TMI.
What? How's that TMI? I was pleased.
That sounded like a masturbation innuendo.
I didn't have the internet, so I couldn't.
Well, you don't have cell data?
Yeah, but why would I want to watch it on a small screen? That's just no.
I personally don't use my PC for porn because I don't need any of that shit connected to my computer.
Ah, well, I do.
Like, I don't trust it. I don't trust any of those sites, no matter how quote-unquote legitimate they are. Nice. That came out looking great. God damn. Hold on. Where is it? Where's Makerspace? There it is. I don't know how well you can see this shit. God, I'm so bad at this. It's like backwards.
That's sick.
Like, the colors came out looking awesome. I don't have like an overhead light, so it's kind of hard to tell with that, but
Bill Crispy. Bill Bixby.
Yeah, these look really good.
I don't know who Bill Bixby is. I just heard that from a YouTube channel. I thought it was funny.
Me either. I don't pay attention to current events and shit. I get most of my.
I don't even think that's a current event. I think he's a random dude that I don't know about.
I mean, it's either someone used it as a rhyme without any knowledge of who the person was, or it's an actual, like, relevant figure in society that we're into. It would help if I hit done so I can move on with the process.
Oh yeah, and I have to wear headphones around that now.
Why?
Because if I don't, then he starts bullying my Alexa.
That's what you get for having an Alexa.
Every time. Alright.
Alexa, play Despacito.
I've got my headphones on, dickhead.
That's exactly the reason why Julie keeps our Alexa in the basement untouched. Because she had it, but people kept telling it to play Despacito and she got pissed.
And the stupid thing is, right, is the fact it's not like you just go and say a name and then play this song from this band. He's like, like, he would shout a name, and then before she could actually activate, you had already gotten done with the request. And then she plays a different fucking song that sounds the same with the same name from a different band.
That's amazing. I don't know, I personally don't like the smart home devices in general. They spy on you. Like, I already have 2 phones in my general proximity at most times that are fucking spying on me. I don't need extra devices.
You're telling me this thing spies on me and can hear everything?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Give me a minute. Find me someone. Now wait.
It's gonna give you fucking ads for escort services. Or Tinder.
I live at.
It already knows where you live.
Then the hose will come to the crib.
God, I hope the baby sleeps more tonight. She was up at like 3 a.m. losing her ever-loving mind last night. And the night before.
And the night before.
And the night before. Like, it's... And like, she refuses to take the pacifier, and Julie doesn't want her hanging off of her tit all night. Which, I guess, fair. But like... So we've both just been like miserably exhausted all fucking week. Oh, hold on. Heelys.
Heelys?
Heelys.
I haven't heard about Heelys for a while.
Ah, fuck. One of them didn't cut all the way through. Well, I guess that technically says some stuff.
I haven't heard of Heelys for a while.
Peelies with a P, sir.
Ah, right.
Looks pretty good.
Listen.
Where am I gonna store these right now? You can go on the one chip challenge thing.
I ain't doing any chip challenging.
I'm not asking you to, although I do have another sauce that I think even you could handle.
Oh.
I
would like to disagree.
So I threw random shit into a jar to ferment just to see what would come of it. It consisted of ají peppers that were, it turns out, very much not spicy, even a little bit. prickly pear fruit that stabbed my hands. Something called a choyote, which I don't know what kind of vegetable it is, but it tasted like a cucumber and an apple put together. And garlic. And I let that shit...
So you're telling me that you put a bunch of non-spicy shit into one non-spicy bowl and you create a non-spicy sauce?
Well, I thought the peppers would be spicy.
So once again, you're telling me that you put in a bunch of non-spicy shit into a non-spicy bowl and create a sauce that's not spicy?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I added chili powder to it.
Yeah,
wait, did you say? Oh my god, shit. It's hot as balls in here, and this hat is not helping. I'm gonna swap hats. Hold on.
I love that kind of humor. It's so funny.
Yeah, me too.
You're telling me a non-tall person got up on a building that's not tall, and
Switch hat, chronic, weed. 420 blaze it. Legalize.
you're telling me you're telling me a few non-tall people went on a non-tall ride that ended up not being that very tall.
I literally just came back to you talking, and I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
I mean, stupid.
Oh, okay. I hate that the legalized meme is still relevant in Wisconsin. Like, we have Delta 8 and Delta 9 and Delta 10 and fucking THCA and all of the offshoots that are technically legal. But God forbid we have just actual fucking weed. Stupid.
I was saying, you're telling me that two non-tall people went on a non-tall ride and it didn't go that tall at all. Wow, sounds tall.
Speaking of non-tall people,
what about yourself?
I'm actually 6 feet tall, Shin. Just because you and Fish are fucking giants doesn't make me short. On the other,
as long as I'm taller than you, you will be short.
I mean, in contrast, my wife is like 5'5".
Yes, but she can make me her height by just kicking me in the balls.
She tends to go for throat chops more often than not.
Trust me, as long as she's round, she's always taller than me.
One time I decided I had a death wish because I found a meme on Reddit that made me laugh really hard. It was a picture of, okay, so it said short girls be like, and then had a picture of Pikachu with boxing gloves going, square up. And I sent that shit to her. And her only response was, square up, motherfucker. Get boxed. And I was like, see, you're just proving the meme's point, baby.
Hi, Miss Munch.
Oh, she's at work.
Well, doesn't matter.
Yeah, so Mondays and Wednesdays she works until 10 currently, from like 5 to 10. So you are relatively safe from offending her in any way, shape, or form on Mondays and Wednesdays. But
You say that.
is it Thursday?
Yeah, it's Thursday.
Oh, sorry, Mondays and Thursdays. Like I said, I'm really tired. I woke up today and I was like, is it Friday or is it Monday? Fuck. And then my brain went, it's Thursday, you fucking idiot.
I'm going to tell you this. When it comes to her, I feel like she has one of those antenna receptors that anything that gets said about her, she just knows about it. And I feel like she has a maximum radar when it comes to me.
She doesn't have radar, she just has mom hearing. You're familiar with that concept, right, Shin?
And the same thing about mom hands.
I don't know about the concept of mom hands, but...
Mom hands are basically you could touch something that could be really hot. But when moms come in and like, oh, for fuck's sake, they just grab it even though it's scalded and just put it somewhere else.
Oh yeah.
Like, her hands are insulated.
Yeah, she's got that too.
I bet she does.
I feel like that's less mom hands and more Hispanic hands, though.
Well, Spain is hot. And he said Mexico. I really feel like she's heard that. God damn it. I'm dead.
So just come home and I'd be like, was Shin talking shit? No. You lying?
She's lurking. I know. She's lurking in the background. I can tell.
Oh, man.
In the most British version I can say it. And now she's fucking lurking. And now she is.
And nah.
And now
Naru.
she is. With how we fucking lurking.
Naru.
The first rule of being Northern British. What the fuck's a vowel?
I think you mean consonant.
Bless you.
Thank you. Oh, man. It's kind of tweaking me out that the wedding is next month. Like, that shit came up fast, man. Oh, fuck, I forgot. I gotta change that. I can't have my shop site on my fucking, like, timers anymore because I'm letting that shit die.
Really? Why?
I got 2 orders in the entire past.
So?
Like, I paid like a shitload of money to have this site, and the only person aside from myself who bought something through it was Sheep.
Right. Is it costing anything to keep it up?
Yeah, I have to
Oh,
re-up
I get
I have to re-up the subscription.
How like is it monthly or yearly?
Yearly.
Well, then I would say
I'm not paying for it. If I
No,
actually
no,
start
no,
getting
no, no,
consistent
no.
business with like the stickers and shit, then yeah, I'll fucking put it back. But
I'm just saying, keep it up for the full year, and if there's and near the year's ending, if nothing happening, just kill it.
that's what I'm doing.
Oh, then keep doing that.
It's the subscription ends in like 7 days.
Well, I don't know, do I? I don't keep up with the munches, do I?
No, I'm saying that's what I said. Was I'm letting that shit die.
Oh, I give up. I try and help.
Cause like it is just as effective to just be like, oh, you wanted me to make you some stuff? DM me or hit me up on my Discord channel.
Oh, by the way, I'm starting my own merch shop.
Yeah.
Mhm. It'd be looking cool.
Well, I wish you luck.
To be honest, I'm royally fucking myself over.
Why?
Because technically, if I earn too much money, the people I get money from take my money away.
I mean, how much money do you think you're gonna make off of a merch shop?
Not much, but I'm just saying.
I mean, because like, depending on where you're going through, if you're hosting your own site, that's already an expense, which will probably counteract any profits you make. If you're paying for materials, that also counteracts profits you make. If you're... That's right, yeah, she bought the Musaya stickers and Creepy Kerbo.
I don't know if you know about the shop, but I'm doing it on 4th Wall.
If you're doing it through a service that makes the shit for you, you're already not gonna make shit and or fuck because most of those sites take a large chunk of whatever profits would be made.
There's a few that like have told me this is the amount that you're gonna ask people to pay for, and this is the amount you're gonna get back.
What's the percentage?
$10.
No, like percentage.
No, it didn't tell me a percentage. It says you can get back $10.
$10 off of what? Things cost different prices.
No, don't look. I'm not a logistics guy. I'm a ooh look shiny guy.
Like to put it into comparison, say if I sell stickers on Redbubble, for example, I get back 5% of that profit if I have it at the standard percentage back, which increases the prices of the stickers on the site to a level that I'm not comfortable charging people.
Look, like, after stream, I'll show you my shop and see what you think.
I'm just saying, I don't think you need to be worried about making too much money.
Look, I worry about all other things.
I mean, mood. Like, unless you're making consistent sales on a monthly basis and bringing in, like, hundreds of dollars, I think you'll be okay. And even then, you'll probably be okay. Like, I don't know what the threshold is for you getting cut off, but, like, I don't know, like, where I live, you need to make something like minimum wage, and you're okay. So a lot of people that are on Social Security benefits work in industries that are heavily tip-based because a lot of people just don't report their tips.
Yeah.
Why is it that this dude? So you're familiar with some of the tracks on my like playlist for stream that I would dub thirst tracks, right?
Right.
It is upsetting to me that these tracks are so horny, like bordering on degeneracy, but their beats slap so hard.
Don't be angry when MCs want to slap that dick on a record.
Current rules: any income over $600 has to be recorded for the IRS, and now any crypto sale that results in a gain instead of a loss.
No, but once again, I live in Britain.
Yeah, that's why last year I had to report my income from the art stuff because I actually made like $1,000 or something like that. This year I haven't made nearly that much. The commissions have been a bit slow this year, which I'm not bitching about. Means less work for me come tax season. So I also don't have a bunch of purchases in the name of making merch that I'm trying to deduct either. Got lucky not reporting your crypto because you withdrew it at a loss. I didn't invest in crypto at all. Like, at this point it seems like a bit of a joke. Like, I understand it is still technically viable as like a means of earning profit if you like pick a good one and are savvy in your investments, but there's so many different cryptos out there now. It fluctuates so hard that it's like, I don't know, like I remember my buddy Phoebes was getting into crypto trading and was convinced he was going to make a fortune off of it, and last I checked, that has not happened. Also, I stayed away from it because it tends to like put you in the space of the crypto bros, and they are notoriously douchebags.
To be honest, I don't know anything about it, and I just plan to stay away from it.
It's kind of a pain in the ass, honestly. Like, I looked into it because I was trying to buy something anonymously. Just because I wasn't sure of, like, the legality of the purchase in my, like, place of living. And it was such a pain in the ass that I just said fuck it and bought it with my credit card. And thankfully it turned out that it was a perfectly legal purchase. Or actually, it wasn't even a matter of like, I was trying to get a VPN and I wanted it to be like super duper private. Because I was like, that's the whole point of a VPN. I don't want to get like anything. I don't want to risk any bullshit. And yeah, so I tried to set up a crypto wallet, and I tried to like buy some Ethereum, or not. I tried to buy some Bitcoin, and like just getting the wallet set up was such a massive fucking headache. I said, fuck this. Otherwise, would have jail time for 2024. Also, crypto is just like any other stock. If it's traded in large brokers, you make 1K off of $10. Yeah, it's too much of a process for me because of the whole like blockchain system.
Dude, I don't get fucking crypto, Bitcoin, fucking NFTs. I don't get the fuck.
NFTs at this point are basically a joke, but cryptocurrency is still like a reasonably viable option for investment. Like NFTs are essentially cryptocurrency, but in the form of pictures.
Dude, I can hardly sit here and correlate a sentence without insulting someone by accident. The last thing I need is to invest in a piece of money that probably isn't mine.
Right. The only reason I know about NFTs in any sort of depth is because I get contacted, like back when I was posting semi-regularly to social media. I have been falling off of that so hard lately just because of how exhausted I've been with the baby and life and shit. But when I was posting my art fairly regularly, I was getting contacted by bots all the time being like, "Hi, I really like your art. I'd like to buy it as an NFT. Please upload it to this very specific and sketchy NFT minting site, and I'll buy it off of you for 30 Ethereum. I'm like, all right. You had me until you said 30 Ethereum, because that's like a metric fuckload of money. Any chance like that only comes once every 5 to 10 years, though? Don't mess with the NFTs, because people are really good at flipping those. Here's the thing. People that are good at flipping those are usually ripping other people off.
To be honest, at this point,
like I've literally seen NFTs for sale that was like someone else's artwork that they stole a JPEG of and minted it before the artist had any chance to like find out about it.
Could that happen to you?
That could happen to me, yes. That's why I've started adding watermarks to my shit.
Has it already happened to you?
I don't know. I don't look into it. Like, I doubt anyone wants to buy my fucking art in that format. And it's basic economics. The price is what someone is going to, yeah. And so it's someone who has something that they convince someone else is worth a lot of money, and then that person gets fucked. I've seen so many celebrities buy an NFT for like thousands, if not millions of dollars, and then sell it at like huge losses. It's all about, so it's not even really about economics. It's about being able to convince someone else that your stupid picture of a brony is worth the thousands of dollars that you're charging for it.
So basically, some dumb fucker is trying to get you to experience some fuckery, and to then get everyone else to experience the same fuckery as the fuckery you experienced. Sounds like an
throwing snack money at really tiny coin. Right on. That's a perfectly good way to go about it, dude. Hell yeah. That's what Phoebes was doing. He was putting a couple dollars here and there into shit like Dogecoin and Bitcoin and like whatever other fucking blah blah coins there were. Yeah.
Dogecoin.
No, Dogecoin is Elon Musk's fucking personal cryptocurrency, which I refuse to invest in because fuck that guy.
Exactly. To be honest, just fuck anyone who's a fucking
like the fact that that's sociopathic, like creepy, fucking just misogynistic monster of a human being is not only the richest man on the planet, but also has like huge military contracts to the point where he can literally affect the outcome of a country's like participation in a war. Is just disgusting. Like straight up, if I ever met that dude in real life, I would sack tap him. and then like teabag him. Huh?
What is that?
Like I would sack tap him and then teabag him. I'd maybe even shit on his face. I don't know.
What the fuck's a sack tap?
What do you mean? What's a sack tap? You tap his sack.
Oh.
You walk up and just go right on the balls.
I think you said tap. I was like, what the fuck's a tap? What the fuck's a sack tap? Sack tap. Alright.
Like, yeah, no, straight up, fuck Elmo Muskrat. That's sad. That was such a good print too. Look at this. Look what happened.
What happened? I can't see.
Man.
Oh god, it already looked bad. Oh no.
I forgot to put the fucking tape on the registration marks and it fucked up the cut. So with glossy sticker paper, I've learned that the gloss factor can fuck up the cutter's registration of or recognition of the registration marks. And I normally put a matte finish Scotch tape over it and that fixes it like 98% of the time. I forgot to do that on that run. So take 2. Oh shit, we're already almost out of time. Wow, this took a lot longer than I thought it would. So, wait, Sheep, so Dogecoin isn't his, he just endorses it? I mean, even if it isn't directly owned by him, the fact that he endorses it means I'm not putting anything towards that shit. Speaking of terrible people on the internet, did you hear about J.K. Rowling actually shutting the fuck up for like a week and a half?
Well, I'm guessing not because she shut the fuck up. If I heard about it, that means she didn't.
Well, everyone online was talking about how she hasn't made a tweet in I mean, this was about a month and a half ago at this point, but essentially her and Elon and a bunch of other people were saying a bunch of horrific shit about that Albanian Olympic boxer that they were claiming was a man, even though she was legitimately proven to be a biological woman. They were like, this is clearly a trans dude, fucking, this is bullshit, whatever. And fun fact, her country doesn't take kindly to trans people. He allowed Teslas to be bought with it, helped the price go up. Lately, he can't influence a large spike like previously. Interesting. But essentially, there was a lawsuit in going through because of these tweets were legitimately putting this woman's life at risk because she comes from a country where being openly gay or trans is punishable by jail time, if not execution, right?
Is this Russia?
No, it was Albania. And so she filed a big ass lawsuit against them, and all of a sudden J.K. Rowling shut the fuck up for a while, which makes me think that she had a lawyer breathing down her neck being stop fucking tweeting. And I just found that to be delightful, personally.
To be honest, I don't even remember who she is.
The author
I
of the Harry
remember
Potter series?
Can I finish my conversation?
Sure.
At this point, I don't even remember who the hell she is. All I know is that she farted one day and a whole bunch of wizard and shit happened, and she just wasn't existing anymore.
It's really
Harry Potter to me is an amazing series,
right?
And is unfortunately attached to her dumb racist ass.
She's not even racist. She's just a TERF. I mean, essentially an anti-trans feminist. Which I mean, arguably is equivalently bad to being racist. But
either way, I just don't acknowledge her
I mean,
I just know that Harry Potter is a thing, and I love it dearly.
it's one of those things where it's like, I really just, like, she literally could have wrote out the rest of her life just raking in money from that series. Like, just could have written it out. Like, if I had the kind of money she had from fucking writing those books, and like the movie deals and like all the extra content, all that shit, the games, the books, the more movies, the more games, like so much money. Y'all would never fucking hear from me again, aside from like once a month when I pop in Discord and go, hey guys, what's happening? I would vanish off the face of the fucking planet. And instead she decides that she has to attack people that are just trying to mind their own goddamn business and exist.
The stupid thing is that it's not even the fact that that's the way she thinks, and the fact that she's doing this. It's like it's not even feasible to ignore the idea that it's very, very open that everyone wants to acknowledge everyone, and anything negative against positive thinking of being trans or whatever will literally just end your career.
But it hasn't ended her career. It hasn't ended her career. She's still making millions of dollars.
Well, yeah, she is, but like, I'm just saying though. But that is the fact.
Hasn't ended Dave Chappelle's career. Hasn't ended, like, I have an entire list of people whose careers it hasn't ended, despite them having bad takes.
The point I'm getting to is, she openly chose to open her mouth on a subject that if she didn't open her mouth, a lot of people would have loved her more, and a lot of people, and she would have made probably more money and more games and more franchises because people would have been buying into it, and she would have been probably a trillionaire by now if it weren't for the fact she on purpose opened her mouth on a subject she knew she would probably absolutely get killed for.
Yeah, man, that's because fucking, like, it's like, hate isn't, it's hatred. Hatred isn't logical. And it's fucking upsetting because, like, I have family members that are, like, of a similar mindset. They drank the fucking, like, the long and the short of it is, like, to put it, like, super generalized, they drank the Fox News Kool-Aid, and they've just become shittier people for it. And it's always, like, they always have some fucking excuse, like, well, if they didn't push it in my face all the fucking time, it's like, who's pushing it in your face? I have plenty of friends that are trans that, like, just want to fucking exist. Like
if you're fighting in my like, it's the same with religion. Like, if you're the kind of person that's like, oh, I hate religion because they keep pushing it in my face, at that point it's like, you don't hate religion. You just hate the people who support religion, who do push it in your face. Don't hate the religion, hate the people who are pushing it in your face at that point.
I kind of hate organized religion, but I have very good reasons for it.
I don't like any religion, so.
Like, I think it's great that there's, like, I think it's great that there are belief systems that spread love and positivity and gives people hope for something after this life ends. I think that's beautiful. I think it's wonderful that it brings people together. What I don't like is religious organizations that try to create religious theocracies and create hate mongering and threaten other people's well-being in the name of a book that doesn't even really talk about, like, any of that. And they'll fucking misquote shit, and they'll fucking cherry pick bits and pieces out of their so-called sacred texts to further their shitty, hateful agenda. And
for me, I will state right now, if you are a Jew, if you're Jewish, Jew sounded horrible.
I mean, technically speaking, Jew can be used as a term to refer to a Jewish person. It just has to not be said in a weird way, you know? You can say, like, oh yeah, I'm friends with some Jews, but you can't be like, Jews. You know what I mean?
I don't know. When I say the word Jew, I just hate myself saying the German accent. I just hate it.
Greed in the name of God bothers you. I agree. You talking about, like, the mega churches and shit, sheep?
But, like, when it comes to if you're Jewish, if you're Christian, if you're
Buddhist,
if you're a
Wiccan,
Buddhist,
fucking
monk, this, that, and the other,
Satanist.
if you want to believe in something that makes you happy at the end of the day, go for it. Because if it makes your life better, then I'm happy for you.
Hell, I'm debating joining the Satanic Temple.
Don't. But
why not? Have you read their fucking like papers?
I don't. But
In the offering plate and the undeniable need their followers have to donate cash to God. Yeah, dude. Like the whole concept, like you're supposed to donate 10% of your wages to God. Like, I feel like God's doing just fine, man.
But like, for me personally, like, if you believe in something that makes your life happy, and if that religion does it for you, go for you. Do it. I'm happy you do it. I'm just not the one that will be following the trail that you are on, because I just don't believe in God. I don't believe in anything. I believe that because I'm going to keep my personal beliefs out of this conversation, because I have strong beliefs and I'm not going to say them.
Okay.
I believe the best will you can have to believe in is yourself.
Shit, it sounds like you would be right at home in the Satanic Temple.
Then hail Satan. But
See, that's the funny thing, is that the actual legitimate Satanic Temple, not the Church of Satan, which is a fucking bullshit organization started as an anti-Christian movement by some chuckle fuck called Anton LaVey, who was a glorified Calliope player.
Isn't Calliope like a... That's Kratos' daughter.
It's one of those, it's those weird church organ things they play at baseball games.
Oh, the do.
Yeah, it's a steam-powered piano, essentially.
Nah.
The Church of Satan started by that dude as bullshit and basically just meant to like piss Christians off. The Satanic Temple believes in faith in yourself,
Not living your life based off of the sayings in a higher power. Yes. Satanists are ironically named atheists. Sheep is dead on there.
I used to be an atheist.
The raccoon got fucked up. Sad.
I used to be an atheist until I recognized I didn't give a shit.
I mean, I think that still makes you an atheist, Jim.
Alright, fair enough. But like, for me personally...
Oh, your wife said that? That's completely accurate. And the best part is, like, they do good things. Like, they donate to charities, they start fundraisers, they try to benefit the communities they're a part of. Like, they do all the same good shit that, like, other religious organizations that aren't greedy, money-grabbing fucks do. Except they like the...
New information has come to light. She's married?
Yeah, she was married. He has kids, too.
What? So,
Like,
I didn't even know this.
Like, if I remember correctly, I drove him to the hospital for the birth of his first one.
Oh, Joe. Yeah, I didn't even know this.
I remember we smoked weed in the parking lot. It was great.
That sounds so weird, like you. But yeah, my beliefs are literally, if you want to believe in anything you want to believe in, go for it. As long as it makes your life more happier, go for it. Just don't shove it in my face. Don't make me feel like I have to be friends with you by believing in the shit that you believe in.
Let me simplify this shit.
Leave me alone.
Let me give you a simpler way to say this. Believe in what you want to believe in, as long as it makes you happy and doesn't make other people's lives miserable.
See, that's the thing, but that doesn't sound like me. I feel like I have to make it very convoluted. Because that's how my words work, apparently.
I'm just trying to give you an easier pitch.
Fair enough.
But I'm sad. The fucking raccoons got blue on them.
But yeah,
I'm pretty sure the blue fucked up the cut, because I just saw it cut through the boot.
But
we're out of time.
Like, I do struggle, I will agree, that I do struggle believing in myself a lot. But
Sag.
I will, but I am. Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely do think the best power of, or the best belief of power is the belief of yourself. Because if you can believe in yourself, then any possibility can happen. Anything can happen. Every human being in this world that we live in has the capability to do any skill, have any talent, and be able to do anything. It just depends on how much belief you want to see in yourself doing it. That is when you can do it.
In the immortal words of Parappa the Rapper, you gotta believe!
I thought that was Naruto.
No, Naruto is believing!
Fair enough. This is the end of my TED Talk.
It's been a wild ride of conversation, dude.
Yeah. It's been nice. I guess. Like I didn't mean to stick around as much as I did. I really wanted to tell you that dumb story, but
I mean, I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. Oh, I forgot to put the sticker paper away. I am definitely a little salty that like several of these came out less than ideal. But also we got a few good ones, so it's not all bad. I definitely should have tried reprinting the raccoon. But we're at an hour 31. I have to put my son to bed, and I have to at least get a start on homework.
Give me a minute. I have a raid for you.
You gonna redeem the thing?
Yes, I'm redeeming thing.
Okay. Wait a second here. I gotta open up.
Boom.
I was expecting someone other than T-Money.
Well, it was either him, Josh, or Ash.
There.
They're the only people who are worthy to be on, be rated. Well, there's my mate Joe, but I don't know how much he would.
Let's see, video producer, channel. Get this shit going. Mute. So I don't have to hear my own fucking voice.
Oh, fucking Jesus.
Listen, dude, I hate the sound of my own voice.
Not you, not you, not you.
Ah, what?
Some team money got the same fucking dumb shit.
We Live for Battle is currently playing a No Trio, the last song. This looks like another Souls-like.
It is. He just finished Black Myth Wukong.
My guy. Like, I've put like 70 hours into Elden Ring, and I'm not even past the halfway mark. How are these motherfuckers beating these games so fast? Alright, anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you had a good time. Let's go share some love and appreciation with We Live for Battle, also known as T-Money. It has been a lovely evening. I'll be back on tomorrow with Dungeons & Dragons, and my wife and I are going to be playing more Bloodborne Saturday. Until then, have a lovely rest of your evening. Deuces.